Okay, question number 2. We just did addition, so now we're going to do subtraction. Let's say this question is called x minus 2 equals to 11. Okay? Again, we want to isolate the x, so we cancel out this minus 2. How do we cancel out minus 2? We need to plus 2 on both sides. So it's going to be x minus 2 plus 2 equals to 11 plus 2. Do you see the difference between the first line and second line? It is a plus 2, right? If we plus 2, we need to plus 2 on both sides. Why do we plus 2? Because we want to cancel out this minus 2, okay? X minus 2 plus 2 is 0, so no more. 11 plus 2 is 13, so x equals to 13. So now it is subtraction. We're finished with subtraction. Now we're going to do question number 3. Now we're going to do multiplication. A question can look like this. 3x equals to 24. Okay? 3x equals to 24. What does 3x means? 3x means 3 times x, okay? There's 3 times x. So 3 times something equals to 24. What is this x? How do we solve? If we see 3, we divide both sides by 3 because 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we divide both sides by 3. In high school, the division is going to look like this. Looks like a line, okay? This means divide by 3. 3 divided by 3, it is 1. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So the left-hand side becomes 1x. 24 divided by 3 is 8. So 1x equals to 8. Remember, in algebra, we usually don't write this. 1x is just x, okay? Usually we don't write 1. We just write x. So x equals to 8. This is the answer. Again, so when you see something x in the front, you just divide both sides by it. In this case, it is 3x. So if it's 4x, we divide both sides by 4. But this is 3x, so we divide both sides by 3. Okay? We have addition, subtraction, multiplication. What is last? Last is division, right? Okay. Last question is division. So it's question number 4. Division. How do we write division in high school? Like I said, we use a line. So for instance, we have x over 4 equals to 5. We want to solve for x. This means something divided by 4 will equals to 5. How do we solve this? When you see something divided by 4, you times both sides by 4 because when you times something and you divide something, it cancels out, okay? It cancels out to 1. So, looks like this. X over 4 multiply by 4 equals to. Other side, we also need to multiply by 4, so it's 5 times 4. 4 and 4, what happens? It cancels out, right? So x equals to 5 times 4 is 20. That's it. So we have the basics of algebra now. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now what you need to do is you need to practice, okay? I gave you some questions for you to practice, so you should practice. Algebra is the #1 most important skill in high school maths, okay? So practice.